Welcome back, everybody, to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So, before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it, guys. Welcome back, everybody. So the wait is over and Black Friday is here, guys. And that is why I have this special for you guys, 65% off on my Premium Plus package. And that is actually a $1,200 package. And now I'm actually offering that for only $575. And that is for 1 year. Also, for the first time, I'm actually running a special on my basic tier, which is going to cost $315 for 1 year. And you can only use PayPal link for that basic tier. But for this Premium Plus package, you can also go on my Patreon. There will be a special package. You can join that. It's not monthly. You'll get charged only one time. And then you can also use PayPal link if you like for this Premium Plus package. So you can actually take advantage both ways through the Patreon or even PayPal. But for this basic tier, you can only join through this PayPal link. Once you make the payment, I'll get you going here on my Patreon. So the deal is here finally, and I know a lot of you guys, we're waiting, and when you see $100 a month, I know that's a lot of money for a lot of people, but also, I make all these things. I put out a lot of trade ideas, so on regular basis, it's actually $100. I'm not gonna take less. But for this Black Friday, guys, huge discount. You can see right here, $575 for that Premium Plus package, and this will get you pretty much everything: live trading, swing trade, daily trade ideas, long term, whatever you're looking for. This is it right here. So if you're serious, I'm talking about serious people. If you're really serious about trading and you want to join, but you saw it was like more than $100 per month with tax and everything, now is the time. Take advantage right here. And that deal will be going on until Friday night, this Friday night, which is the 29th of this month. So if you're looking to join, time is right now, guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys, even if you're not joining, for supporting and staying with the channel for a long time. On Apple stock, it's up 0.94%. So Apple, we gapped up today, and this thing ran and pretty much trying to go and hit this previous all-time high, 237, and we're almost there. Apple now trading near all-time highs. We gapped up today and never came back to fill this gap, and you can see it's trading way outside the Bollinger Band. So what's going to happen here on Apple stock? Well, if this thing can actually take out this high, that is going to be a massive breakout, and we talked about it before in my video yesterday and even over the weekend, and now you can see that is actually playing out right here. So no breakout yet, but it's looking really strong for possibly a breakout over this level. And if that happens, we could be going up to 240 to 242. Now we come back down, fill this gap. This could be a play right here. As long as we're over 233.25 after filling this gap, this could be a gap fill reversal. You can play it to the upside back up to 237. So that could be a nice day trade idea right here if that support holds after filling the gap. If not, we're coming back all the way back down to 230. And then under that, we also have support at 228, 227.43. And underneath that level, if we break this trend line right here, you will see a drop all the way down to 220 on Apple. On Tesla stock is absolutely flat on the day. So Tesla was trying to run today, and if you look at my screen, it got up to actually this 5-day moving average, 342, almost 347. We got over that 5-day moving average, but at the end came back and closed under this 5-day moving average, and now trading right on top of this 335 level, 13-day moving average, and it's holding at 338. So 335 a level to watch, level of interest, but underneath that, you'll see it drop down to 330, and then this gap comes into play, which is going to be also a support just under 325. But as long as we're over 330, watch out for a move back up to 342. And if we can actually get over that level, we might go back up to 360 plus on Tesla and maybe even come up all the way up here 387 to 400. On Meta, it's up 1.49%. So when I do these technical analysis, I try to be really honest with you guys and give you my best thoughts what's going to happen next. You guys saw it in my video mentioning few times taking place right here. And why? Well, we got some unfinished business on top this gap. Even on my last video, I think yesterday I said, as long as this thing is over this 5-day moving average, I'm expecting early as tomorrow, which is today, Meta to go up and fill this gap. And what happened today, guys? I'm not making this up. I mean, look at this pump. 577.50 came, filling the gap, and then holding right here. That gap now becoming support 573. So if this thing can take out 574, if we can get over, I would say 575. These moving averages is heading back up to easily 600 again. Now, if this is actually just a rally to close this gap to the upside, then watch out. Soon as this thing comes back and takes out 565, you'll see it drop down to 558, 551, and then this gap comes into play just under 545. So, you can also see this as a big, consolidation bull flag here. And we have seen those before and Meta breaking out to the upside. So I don't know what's going to happen next, but there is a trade over 575 to 600. Under 575, no trade. Look out for a dump off, possibly down to this 5-day moving average 565, 558, and then 551. On a Google stack, it's up 0.70%. So this was another one that I called out right here that time is right now 165. Could be a nice dip buying opportunity. And today almost 172. So that is a $7 move to the upside already happening. And I'm still holding some calls because I don't have too much time on it. So I might have to get rid of it early as tomorrow on Google. Now, that's over 170. So now what's next? Well, if it's over 70, 170 here, Google can actually make a move up to 176. If this thing breaks down under 170, in that case, we still have this gap open here on Google, and we might be pulling back to close this gap right here at 165. Underneath that level, we also have support at 162, and then this gap comes into play 159.24 on Google. On Amazon stock, it's up 3.18%. So what I said last night, stay bullish on Amazon over 200. And look at the pump today, guys. I mean, this thing is up $6.41, over 3%, and almost near the gap now. And I think early as tomorrow or maybe even Friday, we can fill this gap here on Amazon. And that is why this thing is going up like crazy today. Now, Amazon, before filling this gap, if there is a trade, will be right here if you want to take 205 happens before filling this gap right here and that support holds, yes, that could be a nice day trade right here on Amazon as long as the support can hold. Underneath that level, we do have support at 202.78 and then strong support down here at 200. Under 200, this thing will dump again down to 195 and then this gap comes into play. But looks like we're heading up to this gap. So as long as Amazon is over 205, this could be, a nice day trade setup right here. And this thing can move up to close this gap early as tomorrow near 211. Over that, we might be going back up to previous all-time highs near 216. On Microsoft, it's up 2.20%. So what I said last night that Microsoft gets over 420, this could be a nice setup. We could see a pump up to 432 and it's on its way to 432. It can happen early as tomorrow, if not Friday. Now, if there is a pullback before getting up to 432, watch out for the support to hold right here at 420. Underneath that level, we also have support 20-day moving average 418 and then critical support down here at 413. But as long as Microsoft is over 420, it's going up to this gap. There is still, another $4 or $5 move to the upside right here to this gap, 432 right here on Microsoft. On Netflix, it's up 0.81%. So today, this thing just took off. And what I said last night, watch out for a bounce. I'm not going to be a new money short here on Netflix. And what happened today, guys? Exactly 883 came. we went over 883 and then came back, got a rejection off of this blue line 5-day moving average, and now sitting at 872.60 green on the day. So this was actually a buying opportunity, and now we are trading inside this candle. Unless this thing gets over 883, in that case it's going back up to 900 plus again, maybe even 920. Now if this thing does not get over 883, in that case watch out for this bottom of this candle to be taken out, 863. If that's out, we're going to land right here at this 13-day moving average, 850, and then 842. Underneath that level, we also have support down here at 820, rising 20-day moving average, and then 800. On AMD, it's down 2.42%, so AMD getting absolutely decimated, and again down under 138, barely holding this support 138 and this trend line. So AMD, early as tomorrow and next few days, we need to get over 148. Otherwise, things are gonna turn really ugly for AMD, and who knows, this low down here, we might take it out. And if that's actually the case, we might see Nasdaq 100 going down in a big way, because all these stocks, Nvidia, AMD, pretty much TSM, are coming down as the market making brand new all-time highs, especially S&P 500 and Dow Jones. Things are not looking good for Nasdaq when these things are pulling back really hard. And you can see Nvidia was not able to actually go up that much today, and AMD definitely getting this big push to the downside. So we need to get over 138 and then over this white line 20-day moving average, which is sitting near 142. And only if that happens, path is clear for a move all the way up to 148. Until then, watch this critical support 138. And now that we are sitting under 138, there will be support at 133, this trend line and the Bollinger Band. And if that gives up, it's all over for AMD. It's going down in a big way. On Nvidia stock, it's up 0.66%. So Nvidia gapped up, I think 1.5%, but pretty much gave away all the gains and just struggling here. If you look at like 15-minute or 1 hour chart, you'll see it's trading in between 136 and 137 pretty much all day today, and ending up holding 136. So I don't know what's next here on Nvidia stock, but it's holding 136. And we all know that after a pullback, usually this thing rallies back up to the upside, and now just consolidating here at 136. As long as you can hold 136, this thing might go back up to 140, possibly up to even 144. But 136 gives up, just like Nvidia. This thing coming back all the way down to 130 and then possibly down to even 126. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll keep you guys updated going into Thanksgiving.